Hey friends, welcome back to another video. So I've been away for quite some time as I've been busy with my new job, and I've also been sorting out some things about my new home, like looking for an interior designer. So in this video, I'd like to go through some of the things that went through my mind when I started my new job. So it's my second job after graduation, and I would like to share some of the strategies that I used to get up to speed quickly. And so if you're wondering what is it like for someone who's starting a new job in this era, I hope this video helps you. So the first thing is I immediately have to get used to a new system and a new environment. I was remotely onboarded, so I have to figure it out pretty much by myself on the internet screen and try to talk to as many people as possible. It's unlike in an office environment where you can meet someone face to face and you can observe all around you, and there are more signals that you can pick up along the way. There are a couple of things that I immediately started to study, such as the performance framework, how performance is being graded in the new company, who are the key senior members that I should get to know, what would my future projects be about, and what are some of the key skills and any gaps between what I can do and what I need to do. So I started to look at some training materials, I started to look at some internal company materials, and really just get up to speed with them. And because we're in a new company, I try not to bring my old mindset from my previous company just to say that, oh, in my old company, this is how we do things and this is how I assume it's going to be like, because I think that's dangerous, as we might come across as someone who is a little arrogant that, oh, I know how these things work around here. But rather, I think that we should approach things with a beginner mindset. Like, I'm here to learn, I'm new to this company, I may have some experiences, but I really want to learn how to help best serve in this new environment. And so we are all work in progress in our career, we are always learning, so I approach the new work with this mindset. The next thing I thought about is who are the people that I should talk to, and I realized that if I actually don't reach out to anyone, then nothing's going to happen unless someone reaches out to me. So in the first week or in the first month, I've met like 20 over odd people, and out of which I could say that maybe only 2 of them are people who reach out to me. The other 18 people I got to know is because I reached out to them. Like, for example, I saw that in the group chat there was also another new joiner, so I just reached out to say hi, introduce myself, and say, oh, what are you doing and what's the background like. And that's how I got to know the person. And so that's how I started to know people in the working group, and I met my fellow peers too. And on top of that, I tried to reach out to people who are not necessarily in my working groups, because the company that I joined is a fairly small company compared to the previous one that I've been. So I think it's kind of okay to get to know almost everyone. So I just casually reached out to them to ask, oh, what you're currently working on, and is there anything that I can help you with? And that's actually how I got involved in some of my first work in the company. The next thing that is also constantly on my mind is the separation between work and our personal lives. For me now, I have 2 phones. I have like my personal phone, and then I have my work phone. I have a laptop as well. I have like my own personal laptop, and I have my own work laptop. And I think that this separation between work and personal laptop is good, because it forces us to focus on one thing. And like, for example, when we're working, we like put in our attention on work, and when we are off work, we can truly relax without any interference from work. So I think that's really good. I think that promotes a work-life balance too. It's just that, on my mobile phone, well, I only look at it when I really need to answer serious inquiries. Otherwise, I think that it's a really convenient way to catch up when I need to. And the next thing I'm also thinking about is this feeling of like inadequacy, that am I really good enough to do this? One thing that stood out to me immediately, like when I first encountered this internal business development work that I had to do in the working group, is am I really good enough to do this? And people on the internet call this imposter syndrome, like this feeling of inadequacy and fear that people might find out that you're actually a fraud or an imposter, or someone who looks good on the outside but is actually not good on the inside. But I think that that's just a very natural feeling whenever we encounter something new or what. But I believe that since I've been hired into this new role, I can do this, right? And I personally tell myself that it's a feeling that's going to be there all the time. Whenever we encounter something new, whenever we try something new, we're always going to have very high expectations of ourselves. But that's not necessarily how other people see us. So I try to, not listen so much to that imposter syndrome voice that's speaking in my mind, and I just tell myself that I can learn this, I can do this. Even if I don't know how to do it, I can learn how to do this. So I think that's a positive mindset I've been thinking about. Like, I personally believe that even though I have like the most junior title, but when I put myself in a room of like 3 to 4 people who have a more senior title than me, I believe that I can still contribute something as long as I speak up, as long as I say something that is of value to the project, and I don't let titles or my inexperience or my first month or my greenness in this company take over the value that I can add. And lastly, the thing that I'm thinking about also is how do I balance my side hustle, which is like doing voiceovers, with my current work. Well, the good thing is that at least my side hustle is unrelated to my work, in the sense that it's doing voiceovers, which is of my personal hobby / interest, and what I'm doing is business analysis, financial consultancy, which is a totally different thing. If they are both the same, then there would be chances of conflict of interest, which is not a good thing. But my Fiverr voiceover gig has been doing fairly well. I've still been getting fairly consistent gigs and offers coming by, like usually once a week. I think that I'm still able to cope with that, as I can do my voiceovers over the weekend or after work in the evenings, like right now. But I really cherish my side hustle. I think it's really important to have something that we love to do, and whether we do it for money or not for money, I think it's fine as long as we have an outlet where we can creatively express our artistic desires. And so I think the next few videos I'll probably be posting about would be more of personal growth, and also some updates to my HDB resale journey. So it's been a long journey, and like we still haven't gotten our flat yet. But I think the HDB application should be coming out pretty soon, because we already submitted the necessary documents, and I hope to hear back from HDB. So thanks again for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next video.